Welcome back to a new machine learning tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to talk about a tool called Boruta, which helps us on feature selection for machine learning models. It's a great tool which we can use before the modeling, and I'm going to show you how we can use that and when it's useful. Let's start coding. I'm in the VS Code and I'm going to create a notebook like, let's say, feature selection.ipmb, and you can use any code editor that you want. Let's select our kernel. And I'm going to create a code cell. So at the first place, let's talk about Boruta. It's a framework for feature selection, and feature selection plays a crucial role in building better machine learning models. Essentially, it's about identifying the most important features in your dataset that truly contribute to your model's performance and discarding the irrelevant ones. And that's where Boruta comes in. Boruta is a powerful algorithm that works by comparing each feature's importance against a random shadow feature to assess its relevance. So I want to type that. So it compares each feature's importance against a random shadow feature to assess its relevance. So in this tutorial, we are going to talk about how we can use that and why it's useful. Boruta works really well with random forest, but it can be used with other tree-based models too. Okay, let's start by installing our framework. If you are using Windows, you will say pip install Boruta like this. If you are using Mac, you will say pip3 install Boruta, and let me show you the version that I have. Here I have the 043 in here, and you can install the framework by pip install. Okay, let's start. So let's start by importing our frameworks method boruta.py like this. Next, I will say import numpy as np, import pandas as pd, from scikit-learn.ensemble import random forest classifier. So actually it will be from. Okay, now it's cool. Now what we are going to do is we are going to create an example dataset for the tutorial. Number of samples 1000, number of features 10, and I'm just going to make copy paste on dataset creation part. We are going to have x like this. Let me show you. We have an array like this with 10 features, and I'm going to create a y, like, let me make a copy paste on that side because I don't want this part to take too long. And we have a y like this. We have a binary classification problem. Next up, we are going to create column names and create a pandas data frame. And we are going to set data frame target. If you want to have a similar data set, you can just use these codes. And here is our data set right now. We have features differently in here and the target. So we are going to use Boruta technique for getting the feature importance and doing feature selection. So let's use random forest. We are going to initialize the random forest classifier, and I'm going to set the max depth like 5. Now I'm going to initialize Boruta with the random forest classifier. Boruta is going to be Boruta.py random forest, number of estimators is going to be auto. So I'm going to make this run, and I'm going to train my model with this x and y. So when this finishes, I'm going to be recording. Okay, here we have that ready. We can see Boruta.py. In here I selected max depth as 5 because I don't want it to be too complex, and we have the estimator with the random forest classifier. Now let's see the importances of the features. So I will say feature importance, and it's going to be equal to the Boruta.ranking. So let me call that. We are going to have something like this, and I'm going to create a data frame to view the importance, and I'm going to get the column names from here. Like I will say features data frame is going to be pandas data frame. We will pass feature, it's going to be column names. Importance is going to be feature importance like this. and I'm going to make this run, and we can call features data frame. Here it is. So also we can sort this by importance. Here it is. So in here we have the Boruta ranking method. We can get the feature importance from here, and we can see that we have two feature 6. This is the best one. The importance value lower means it's more important and it's more valid on the prediction. And also the last one is feature 7, and we don't have any importance one feature in here. If we had, like, we have a method called Boruta.support, and we are going to see we have an array like this, all false. This means that none of the features are selected by Boruta. If we had anything with the importance 1, we are going to add this true in this Boruta.support. So Boruta.support will give us a boolean array showing which features are considered imported by Boruta, and Boruta.ranking will give us the ranking of features where lower numbers represent more important features. Since we are generating a random dataset, none of the features are really relevant with the target, so we have all false in here. But if you try this on a more realistic dataset, you are going to see some trues in this array, and these are going to be valid on explaining the target, and you can select them from Boruta. Let me create a more realistic dataset, and let's see our change in here. I'm going to create all the codes in one cell. I'm going to initialize this again. Next, I will say fit, and let's see, we have 50 features right now, and I'm going to call Boruta.support. Now, as you can see, we have some truths in 50 features, so we can call like features data frame again, and we are going to see that, not feature importance, data frame. Here we can see the rankings, and we can just filter this out like features data frame importance lower than or equal to 5. So let's see that. Great. And let's sort that. Sort values by importance. Here it is. So feature 33 and 34 is marked with importance 1, and they are set true on this support. That was it for our coding tutorial, and Boruta is a really good framework that can be used for feature selection. We can use Boruta in just a minute to enhance our model by selecting only the most relevant features. In a real-world dataset, you are going to see more ones on the importance side if predictors are relevant with the target. Okay, let's get to the outro.
Thanks for watching this machine learning tutorial. I have a playlist named Machine Learning Tutorials where I have more than 40 videos, just like this one. You can reach that playlist from the cards of this video or from the link in the description. Also, I'm sharing a new data science video every week on my channel. You can subscribe for more videos like this. Have a great day.